No Puedes Jugar Boxeo, presentado por Seyer y The Aquino Destinations. First of all, thanks for your time. You are writing now your story as a legend, but as a trainer. How's the feeling?
It's feeling really good, especially having the right type of a horse to write that story with. When you have a great horse, then it makes it much easier for the trainer.
You mentioned that it's an honor, that he's always a motivation, and not only for you. As a reporter, I'm shaking. Believe me, this is a legend.
Yes, no, absolutely. It is an honor. Yep. It's a huge blessing to get to work with, in my opinion, the greatest boxer of all time. His boxing brain is enormous. You know, there's no ceiling with him. I can continue to learn for years to come. So for me, it's really exciting to be part of it.
Nice. I know you know this because you visit Mexico as a promoter, and then Mexico love you. How is the feeling that you receive a lot of love from Mexico? But how can you define the Mexican boxing as well?
I love Mexico. I love the love that they give me. Mexican boxers are some of the toughest boxers in the world.
Yeah.
Because they're durable, they're strong, they're smart, they have heart, they know everything about boxing. And it's like some of the best legends. One of my favorite fighters of all time was the great Salvador Sanchez.
Oh my God! Yeah.
You understand me? So that's how deep I go into Mexican boxing. Yeah. So I love the Mexicans like they love me. Yeah. It's unfortunate that we got to fight a Mexican boxer this time, but that's just what it is. It's just the business. Nothing against the Mexican culture because I love Mexico. As a matter of fact, I'm soon trying to also get me a property in Mexico so I can go back and forth.
Definitely. Same for you, my friend.
No, I have a lot of respect for Mexico and their fighters. It's a fighting country. They have a lot of great boxers in that country. They're tough as nails. They have a lot of skills. And Mexico is one of the top countries for the best boxers in the world. So, you know, it's amazing, and it's going to be, I'm excited for this fight on Saturday night.
Awesome. Let me ask you this. How do you define this gentleman as a boxer, and how do you define this gentleman as a trainer? Let me start with you.
As a boxer, this guy is really unparalleled anybody I've ever trained because he's different. He's unique. He's southpaw, and he's a hard worker. He's a sponge, and nothing better to have for a coach than a hard-working sponge, because that means that everything you give out, he's gonna soak it up, and that's the best student you can ask for.
Awesome. Now that you've finished?
Well, for me as a fighter, I'm always looking to grow and learn new things.
Yep.
So first getting around Roy, I was like, man, this is the missing piece to the puzzle. It's a perfect fit. He has a never-ending supply of knowledge to give, so many little things and the details. He's just an amazing coach, an amazing teacher, and like I've said before, I feel like a student going to a university. Every day, it's a new lesson, you know. And I miss a day, and I lost a whole lesson. I'm like, man, I got to review with my teammates. Like, what did I miss? You know, because it's always something new, and for me, that's what I've always wanted. So, you know, it makes me very excited for the future and what's to come, and it makes me feel like I can continue to grow and evolve as a fighter and dominate for years to come.
Beautiful. Now, regarding world of boxing, let me ask you this, please. How is your opinion of Canelo? Because maybe you're not going to believe this, but some part of Mexicans, listen to this, some part of Mexicans, they don't recognize Canelo. So the first question is, what is your opinion about Canelo, and your opinion about Canelo bivol, please?
Canelo is one of the best Mexican fighters to ever come up, and his evolution where he started taking on all types of opponents has been a beautiful thing for me. And I know a lot of people didn't like it because it took a long time before he fought Triple G, mainly, but it's like, it wasn't his fault. I think it was the promotion's fault. So it wasn't on him. And sometimes we get blamed for things that are not on us, which is why I didn't want a promoter early in my career, because I didn't want anybody stopping me from doing what I wanted to do.
Definitely.
You understand me? So that's kind of what happens when that happens. But I think he's a great fighter. I think his evolution has been tremendous, not only for himself, but for the sport of boxing.
And Canelo bivol, how is your opinion? Who's going to win?
That's a good fight. Right now, my head is leaning toward, I mean, it depends on how the fight goes. If the fight is outside, I like bivol. If the fight happens inside, I like Canelo. So whoever can go out and make their presence known and fight their fight will win the fight.
Your opinion about Canelo?
Man, my opinion on Canelo is, of course, he's amazingly talented. He's a very powerful fighter, but his confidence is supreme. That's what I've noticed about Canelo. He's not worried about taking on the biggest, baddest challenges, and he's showing that with fighting bivol, because, I mean, bivol is a heck of a fighter. I mean, he's a great fighter, and he's in a higher weight class, and he has a difficult style as well, as many would feel. But Canelo, his confidence must be through the roof to believe he can go up and beat a guy like that. So it says a lot about his skill set and his mindset, and you know, he obviously feels that he has some tricks up his sleeve for sure.
Definitely. Finally, what do you want to say? Because we always ask and ask and ask. But what do you say? What do you want to say to the Mexican fans from your heart?
Viva Mexico! I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for always supporting me. Like I said, I can't wait to come down there and become a part of y'all's culture because I love everything that happens in Mexico. I love the Mexican way. I love Mexican boxing. I look forward to sharing more life with you guys in the future.
What we can expect from you on this Saturday?
I'm looking to put on an exciting performance for the fans. Everybody tune in. I'm going to show how much better and how much I've grown since the last fight. And, you know, appreciate everybody looking and also want to support, and God bless.
Okay. And finally, I want to share this with you because maybe you don't know this. In Spanish, I was the voice for Roy Jones' fight. And the last that I did, it was against Mike Tyson with Thriller. Okay. Always a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No Puedes Jugar Boxeo fue presentado por Seyer y The Aquino Destinations.